Hello, my name's Matt. I've got this Roborock H6 cordless vacuum we've had for a while, and what it does is when we make it go, it errors out. It runs, woo, and then it quits. And it runs, so it sounds, maybe I can duplicate the sound. I've already fixed it, but maybe I can duplicate the sound. It does something similar to that. And so I was thinking, hey, I'd like to take this thing apart and clean it more thoroughly. I expected it to be difficult, but I figured it out, and I want to share with y'all how to do it. So you remove the filter, obviously, and inside here, you'll see 3 screws. There's 1, there's 2, and the third one's up there. Now I've already got the screws loosed for the sake of time, so this comes right out. Now, one of the things that I noticed, you got to be careful. There's these rubber things here. There's 3 of them. 1, 2, 3. Perhaps you can see. There you go. You can see. These things are cut out to fit into the slot. So it's obvious which way they go, but you want to make sure not to lose those just for fun. Woohoo, we're having fun. I'm going to take them out. Here you see 4 screws. Okay, they are identical to the other 3 screws that come out. So don't worry about getting them mixed up. It doesn't matter. Also, you'll see where a screw goes here, where a screw goes here, and where a screw goes here next to that one. Those 3 are for the red filter over here. Okay, so make sure that you put the screws in the right place. It'll in the right place. It'll be obvious to you. Just pay attention to what it looks like when you take it out. And if you forget, you can reference this video. You see it goes either side of the wire harness, and either side of these other ones are in a triangle. Okay, be careful not to bump that circuit board because it is possible to bend it. I don't know what that would do with it electronically, but there's no reason to touch that. And you see these 4 screws? I've already got them loose. Let me take them out. I'm using a magnetized screwdriver. Okay. By the way, this is only the second time I've done this, so I might have to refigure it out as I go along. But anyway, I open this up, and there's, I don't know that it's necessary to open that up, but anyway, this is actually a lever. Well, let's see if that is necessary. So you push on this lever. It's not necessary for the lid to be open. And this comes off very easy. Okay, so you clean it out with a rag, whatever. Okay, and then this here, remember we took the screws off of it. It actually locks in. Perhaps you can see the symbol. There's a lock. Unlock. Okay, so it locks in. Twist it, take it off. Now, what I've done, and you can see this goes straight up through there. The air comes straight up through there, blows out through the motor. By the way, this circuit board was all dusty. I blew it out with air. But anyway, the air comes up through here, goes through the filter. And then this thing has a filter in here. I've blown this filter out with a little bit of air, but let me point something out. So this filter goes back a certain way. Obviously, you see the tab here. It goes in this slot here. Okay, that's obvious. But this tab is spring-loaded. Okay, and you'll notice on the filter, see how that rubber there protrudes? Well, that protrusion goes into that track right there. So the filter only goes back one way. Okay, we'll get to that in a second. With this puppy here, if you look in there, you can see there's all those, I'll call them tunnels. There's all those tunnels, whatever, and you'll see a screen here. Okay, And what I did was I blew this out really good with air, blew it out as good as I could. It's not hard to blow it out. Everything's just straight, okay? You gotta blow this screen out. And so I took care of that. Oh, let me say too, on this screen, remember this is the internal screen. When I took this out, it was really dirty. So if you're having this problem, that might be your solution. There, you see it completely disassembled. To reassemble it, the screen, you push that red tab in, okay? The screen, the filter goes in there like that. And I'm going to point out on that tab, it does not open back up. It just sits right in there. I'm not even sure what the tab is for, except maybe to stop you from putting it back together without a filter in it. But, so the tab with the filter in just sits right there, okay? So anyway, that's all there is for that part. Okay, so the hose attacher port goes out. Of course, the door goes on the bottom. Door, bottom, top. All right. It locks in there pretty easy. No problem. Open the door. And this puppy goes next. Remember this groove. Pay attention to the orientation. I'm going to put the groove in on the side of where the hose goes, tube, whatever, and then just twist it till it locks in. Okay, so that's twisted, locks in. All right, we're done on this side. On this side, make sure you put your rubber pieces back in. Easy breezy. And then you want to put your 4 screws back in. And as a refresher, there's the harness. 1 screw goes there, 1 screw goes there, 1 up here, 1 up there. So it makes a square. Don't use the triangle ones. Look, I just dropped a rubber piece. See, those are real easy. They're real easy to lose. So be careful with that. This also has a notch, and you see the wire harness. It's notched out for the wire harness. So, oh, by the way, I'm not going to put the screws in. For the sake of time, I'm not going to do that. Anyway, notch goes in like that. You see it's perfectly flush. It went in smoothly, no problems. Put your 3 screws in. I'm not going to do that at the moment. And of course, you know how to put your filter back on. So there you go. It's all cleaned out. Apologize, this video isn't a little more refined, but that's not what I'm trying to do here. I'm not trying to show off my video making skills, but rather show you how you can easily clean your Roborock. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope this has helped you.